Damn it! This episode was being super wholesome, showcasing two of my favourite female characters within the franchise being friends together. So why did you have to shoot Frienda, Yumiko? Why? Hello everyone and welcome to Anime Awakening, and today we're here to talk about episode 19 of the A Certain Scientific Railgun T anime series. A great episode that shows friendship between Saten and Frienda, as their bond forms and grows over their love of mackerel. So personally, seeing these two characters interact with each other was a delight, as I genuinely like both female characters. And yes, while the two might seem different in terms of personalities, they do in fact share a few similarities. So, let's name a few. First of all, both characters have a sense of loyalty. Okay, so Frienda's loyalty is because of the paycheck, but she is smart enough to know that if you cross Mugano, there are going to be consequences. Still though, there's loyalty involved in that sort of partnership that she has with Mugano and the rest of her group. Whereas Saten has a sense of loyalty towards her friends, which we're likely to see more of next episode. Frienda and Saten are now friends after all. Plus, this would be a bit of character development for Frienda, as she too has started to show loyalty in the form of friendship by saving Saten, and of course, when she's attacked next episode and things start to get a bit more serious, we could see more of that bond forming and growing, and that loyalty shining through. Number 2. Obviously, both love the taste of mackerel. Number 3. They all enjoy eating really nice dishes. Number 4. Both like cute things. Saten has Uiharu's underwear, while Frienda has her dolls and other gadgets. Both characters are brave and will rush into combat if it's to help someone they care about. I think Saten has this trait more, but Frienda has shown this within the past, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. And I'm sure as the two characters work together to fight off school, we'll learn more about them individually. One thing about Frienda that I never knew until this episode, however, which I thought was fascinating, is the fact that she is of Norwegian descent. And that to me is crazy, but still very fascinating, as we learn this through some of the words she mentions within this episode while talking to Saten in the curry segment. Also with Frienda this episode, she showcases a lot of great calculation and precision skills when rescuing Saten. So from a combat perspective, and from just a very fun, bubbly character personality perspective, this episode was brilliant for Saten. Brilliant for Frienda. Okay, so let's talk about Saten's character, as she got a target placed upon her by the members of school, as they think that these Indian poker cards could lead them to the tweezers, which of course is an item that we see Kunakida use in Index 3. Why Saten though? Well, that's because of the Master Chopstick poker card that she bought this episode. You know, because tweezers and chopsticks are pretty much the same thing, right? I don't know if this card particularly does hold the grand secrets that they're after, but to be honest, I've already forgotten about the ability of the tweezers. Plus, I don't find school as a group that interesting, as the members for me are kinda just meh. Now, I'll admit, I haven't seen much of them within the light novels as to where I've read up to so far, and I've only watched the show dubbed. So maybe their coolness just hasn't been shown to me yet. Maybe I need to see more of them to find them fascinating. But at this moment in time, I just don't get excited when the group's on the show. But hearing Measure Heart's English voice was kind of odd, as personally I don't think it fits the character. No disrespect to the voice actress playing her, but I just find that the voice given to the character of Measure Heart sounds a bit too mature for the age that the character currently is. The test tube head guy seems pretty cool, and the leader seems to have a massive ego and possibly some mind complications. But yeah, not really interested in Kunakita. Sorry. With that being said, though, the newest member of school introduced within this episode, Yumiya Arako, I thought was amazing. I love how someone this cute and shy and innocent looking could have a killer's personality and a face as crazy as this. This isn't the first time though that we've had reference of this character though, as Makoto Mizuka redreamed the dream created by Yumiya's Indian poker card, just based on the outfit and the dream of wanting to become an idol that Mizuka experienced in the previous episode. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, it seems like something happened within her past that caused her to become isolated from her classmates. Thus, when her classmates asked her out to an event, she was thrilled. However, with Frienda's involvement in Saten's kidnapping, she unfortunately couldn't go and was highly irritated by this fact. Now, on the one hand, I am interested to learn more about this character, as I'm not a big fan of her logic within this episode for being angry, but I do understand the feelings of loneliness and the feelings of being jealous of other people acting friendly without you. Either way, I want to see what happens next with all three of these characters involved. I had just a thought that maybe the fact that Frienda is also a killer / part of an underground organisation, yet she's out in public acting all buddy-buddy with Sutton, could be the root cause of all of this jealousy and hatred targeted towards her by our new member of school. So yeah, it boils down to jealousy, which jealousy creates hatred, and hatred creates anger. As a side note though, with this character, her surname, Yumiya, means bow and arrow, while her given name, Renko, as a whole, is a word for sea otter in Japanese. But if interpreted separately, then the two kanji literally mean hunting and tiger. However, of course, when you read the kanji together, then it doesn't read the same way. This I thought was awesome, as it does perfectly fit the theme / vibe of this character. She's like a sniper, a marksman, and of course we see her using a bow and arrow like technique. Plus, she hunts people based on her job. And the last interesting thing from this episode was Kuroko saying that she's actually tried Indian poker cards. I wonder who provided her with that card. And of course, what the theme was. Was the theme something positive like justice? Or was it one of those slightly etchier dreams that we heard about in the previous episodes? Well, overall this episode was very wholesome and I loved it a lot. Seeing Frienda was amazing, and even her temper tantrums about not being able to get mackerel was just goofy and fun and entertaining. I know some people find Frienda annoying, but to me, she's the best. So let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and of course, please don't spoil anything moving forward, but I hope you enjoyed the review nevertheless. Like, comment, subscribe, all of those good stuff, and I'll be seeing you next time. Have a great day, alligator, madene, goodbye.